Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the USC AI Future Symposium, where we will offer 3 days of exciting work on artificial intelligence and data science. My name is Yolanda Gil. I am a director for AI and data science strategy initiatives at the Information Sciences Institute here at the University of Southern California. And I'm also a research professor in computer science and spatial sciences. It is my pleasure this morning to invite you to our opening remarks session, which will kick off the symposium. And the welcome will be initiated by our Dean of Engineering, Yannis Yortsos. He's the Dean of the Viterbi School of Engineering and also the Zohrab Kaprielian Dean's Chair in Engineering and Chester Dolley Professor of Chemical and Petroleum Engineer. Yannis?
Well, thank you, Yolanda. It's with great pleasure that I welcome everyone to today's symposium. This is another important symposium that ISI has put together this year, and I'm very thrilled to be here. ISI is part of the USC Viterbi School of Engineering and will be celebrating 50 years this year. It's been a treasure of USC and a pioneer in AI and data sciences for many, many decades. And with a resurgence of interest in this area, ISI has become and continues being the center of gravity for many of the USC data science activities. The close connection between ISI and our computer science department is demonstrated again in this symposium. They have worked very closely over the years to do pioneering research and education programs in many areas of AI and data sciences, from robotics to cyber-physical systems, machine learning, natural language processing, intelligent user interfaces, common sense reasoning, and many others. You will hear much more during the symposium. In many ways, the tremendous promise of AI and data science is to solve grand challenge-like problems, which is the big promise today, reflects the mindset of our school for some time now. Indeed, it's the convergence of engineering and computer science, and they're becoming now the enabled discipline of our times. It's been reflected in what we have called for many years as Engineering Plus. And our commitment to create the generation of students who solve big problems like grand challenges has been formalized with the creation of the Grand Challenges Scholars Program, addressing the National Academy of Engineering Grand Challenges, and not only them. As a consequence, we have had a culture of interdisciplinary work, particularly in these areas of AI and data sciences, which are the theme of the symposium today. This ground is particularly fertile at USC because of its almost 20 different schools that range from medicine to law and policy, from psychology to social work, communication, social sciences, the humanities and the arts. It is this very fertile ecosystem that will help propel AI and data sciences to enable the solution of many important problems, many of which are human-centric. At USC, AI has become a strategic priority, and it is very warmly endorsed by President Carol Folt and Provost Chip Zukowski. And we will examine in this symposium the synergies and expertise that come as a result of this interdisciplinary nature of the university. I would also like to single out the importance of AI ethics. Powerful technologies such as AI have unintended consequences, and it is important that all of us are what we can call trustworthy engineers or trustworthy computer scientists. Namely, that our and all of us technical competence is accompanied by ethos and character. The two together form trust, which is so much needed in today's world. The seeds of this ethics in AI and computer science in general were sown many years ago where a preeminent role in AI ethics was pioneered by now Emeritus Professor George Becky. In 2011, George published a seminal book, Robot Ethics, to reflect on the importance of considering carefully the applications of technologies such as AI and of their impact on people and society. Today, and parallel to this, we're also launching a different initiative in the education of our engineering and computer science students to help develop strength of character and ethics in addition to strength in technical competence. Exploring these faults of the human-technology interface is intriguing and extraordinary, and I hope that you will also find it exciting, stimulating, and inspiring in this week's symposium. I'd like to thank Yolanda, many of our ISI and computer science colleagues for taking this time to create this great initiative and organize today's symposium. In the next 3 days, you will hear a wide range of presentations of the current research and future directions in AI and data sciences that we're pursuing at USC, both within engineering, but also with our colleagues across all schools at the university. So thank you so much and welcome. And as we say here at USC, fight on.
Thank you very much, Yannis. Thank you. To continue our opening remarks, I want to invite Craig Knoblock. Craig is Keston Executive Director of the Information Sciences Institute in the Viterbi School of Engineering. He's also Vice Dean of Engineering, Research Professor of Computer Science and Spatial Sciences. Craig?
Thank you, Yolanda. Good morning, everyone. On behalf of USC, Viterbi, and the Information Science Institute, I want to welcome all of you to our AI Future Symposium on AI and Data Science. Here at the Information Science Institute, we have a very large concentration of AI researchers with roughly 150 researchers spread over 3 sites, including Los Angeles, Arlington, and Boston. So ISI has a long history of research contributions in AI. ISI built the first statistical machine translation system that beat handcrafted translators. ISI created the predecessor of Wikidata, which is the widely used structured knowledge graph version of Wikipedia. And our elective elves were the first multi-agent system that supported office work 24/7. ISI also has made well-known contributions to data science, the global distributed computing infrastructure that paved the way to the open science grid and other national computing services long before clouds existed, the Pegasus workflow system that was used to discover gravitational waves, and the Karma modeling tool that is widely used by libraries and many others to help organize and transform their data. Education has also been an emphasis area. So the Viterbi Data Science Program, which I directed for several years, was in large part conceived and managed by ISI researchers. The program has a unique approach to teaching data science to non-CS students and has been very successful at this. The program currently offers multiple degrees, including an undergraduate degree that is joint with the Dornsife College of Letters, Arts, and Sciences, that allows undergraduates to get a degree in data science jointly with whatever discipline they are studying. The data science program also offers 7 master's degrees, where most of these degrees are joint with other schools, including degrees in healthcare data science, environmental data science, and public policy data science, among others.